Joining me now is Jacqui Winterbourn, who's a pensioner from Hertfordshire. Jacqui, thank you so much for joining me. Now, how is the cost of living affecting you?
It's scary. It's really starting to scare me, because I was looking at the prices when I got the phone call about coming on here. I'm comparing prices of what I paid pre-COVID. Now, for a bottle of milk, I would pay £1.50, and now I'm paying £2, between £2 and £2.30. My husband has to have a special diet because he's got kidney problems, and I can't purchase ordinary, what I call plastic bread, sliced bread. So I use our local bakers, and their bread's gone up from £1.95 a loaf to £2.50 a loaf. Now, again, with my husband's kidney problems, he has to drink a lot of fluids. He's not allowed coffee because it's got too much potassium. So we drink a lot of lemon squash, and lemon squash has gone up from £1 a bottle to now between £1.75 and £1.85 a bottle. I just don't know where we can go. I was looking at my finances, and the only thing that I can do to be able to afford the fuel price increases is to cancel all our insurance policies.
No, you've got to be careful with that. You've got to be...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, if something goes wrong with my cooker or my washing machine or the fridge, I can't afford to replace them. So I've always had insurance. But that has got to go. I've got no choice. It's got to go. Because otherwise I just won't be able to afford to keep the house warm because of Gary. I mean, my husband, because of his kidney problems, I have to keep the house warm. His sleep pattern's terrible, so he's awake at night. So I have to have the heating on 24 hours a day. And I just really don't know. I just feel like I'm suffocating. I just don't know.
And for you, I mean, what kind of a pension do you have? Is it a state pension, or is it something that you saved up yourself across your working life?
Well, I saved up. I did take early retirement to look after my husband. So I don't actually qualify yet for a state pension. So the pensions that we get are very, very small. And yes, we do get topped up with universal credit. But I can't afford now to take my husband to the hospital because I can't afford the fuel, because our hospital isn't down the road. It's 20 miles away. The same with my daughter, unfortunately, has got a long-term illness, and her hospital now is within the low emission zone.
Oh, goodness.
So
yeah.
I have to pay the extra for that.
I know. Those things are popping up all over the place, and it's frightening. And if you don't pay them, you get yourself in all sorts of other difficulties. Now, I know that you also run a lunch group for other pensioners. What sort of thing are they saying? How are they being affected by this?
Well, the problem is unless people get top-up benefits, like disability allowance and things like that, they can't afford to come to our lunch club. We have to charge a nominal amount because otherwise we don't get our funding. But we're missing out on all those people who desperately need it but can't afford it because they don't get any additional benefits. So these people are still falling through the loop.